I have been so excited to play this game. For those who don't know, this is WonderStop. It's, I believe, if I remember correctly, the one of the main creators behind Stanley Parable, which is one of my favorite games, created this. So I'm definitely excited to try it out. I'm kind of hoping. I hate when I get the urge to play games late at night because I don't know if it's going to keep me up all night or if I'm going to have the ability to stop playing at a certain point and go to sleep. But this is definitely something I've been excited to try and play for a long while now. It's been in my library. I had downloaded it so long ago, and I'm finally getting around to it. So this one I'm super stoked for. so uh, I I don't know what I know nothing. All I heard was that the game was created by the same one of the same creators as, involved as the Stanley Parable, and I immediately jumped on this. So I think I saw one trailer a while back ago at one of the Game Awards. Beyond that, I'm going into this blind. I know nothing. So same time as me. I guess let's just go ahead and get started. So here we go. Okay, didn't take the input. Let me try pressing that again. And now. Ominous.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm really glad I saw her lose in the cutscene and that I was not responsible controlling the game when she lost the first fight. So that feels like a huge weight off my shoulders. Yeah, feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good, I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Ooh, oh, I have to choose? Keep moving. Right? I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. Ooh, I'm beginning to think maybe it's not. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? You're dragging the sword for some reason. Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Gah, I can't carry it. You seem to be doing fine before. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, 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 no. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at this pace I'm going. I'll just leave it for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... You know what, I think resting might be the better option. Just for a second. Just a moment. And then back to it. I'm wondering if I hadn't chose to just keep running in the first place, if I would have dropped the sword. Oh, the weight of my choices is already weighing heavy. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. I appear to have sleptwalked to a bench. Hello. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. Fret. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Bro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? I'm not gonna be mean to Boro. Wonderful. Welcome to WANDERSTOP, Miss Alta. WANDERSTOP is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. I like Boro. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once... I can't read that. Fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is this sword supposed to be heavy? Okay, Boro, I get it. It was heavy just before I passed out. Of course, that's just the sword. I can lift the sword. I want to be honest with Boro. I think that's my choice for now. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I ask what brought you here to the forest? I'm not gonna lie to Boro. I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. She lives out here, doesn't she? Does she work in this I believe it's a tea shop? I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for tea, Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. I love Boro. Something has occurred to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea. I remember that. But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? It's kind of unresponsive when I press the button. Yeah, it's like delayed a little bit. I'm using my... I saw in the options that a trackpad was recommended. So I'm using my PlayStation controller, but it's not turned on. It's like in the charging mode. I don't know if that matters. But if I try to press the PlayStation button to turn it on, the PS5 turns on in the other room. So I'm just working with what I got. So hopefully that's not an issue. But perhaps you would like to help me make tea? The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. I'll be leaving here soon. Seems rude to say nothing. Huh. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. You got it, boy. Yeah, basically. And now you're getting it. I went to take a sip of water. I wasn't ready. I don't know why I pressed the button. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Commence manual breathing. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from journeys and are badly in need of a rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. That looks like the tunnel from Zelda. In the Kokiri Forest from Ocarina of Time. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Make the tea, Alta. We're making that tea. If that choice is up to me, we're making the tea. Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. We're making the tea. Don't know if we'll drink it. We're not spilling it. We are going over there to make that tea. Do I have control? Use. Oh, I was trying to do it. Use L. Hopefully we're good though. But into the shop. Whoop. Bora, so long since I've seen you, pal. How have you been? Alright, I'm putting down the controller. And I'm just going to use the mouse. I'll switch between the two. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you until only I'm well enough to travel. No, I just wanted to tell you Emily right now. No, we're making the tea. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at WANDERSTOP. I'm giving up with the controller. The delay's too... the delay's too much for me. I think I have to update the firmware. So for now, cool. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at WANDERSTOP. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Okay. Press space to highlight the current location of other characters and key items at the clearing. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket. No trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. I don't know if I want to go that far. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you go get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. So, basket and tea. Now, did he plant the tea leaves around the store? Or did he find the tea leaves here and then go to the or did he find the tea leaves here and said, oh, I'll just build the shop here? I don't feel like he planted. I mean, obviously he planted them. Maybe he didn't. Oh, here you go. Tell me again what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Of course, the first is to pick up the basket. I have the basket. Okay, then you can skip them up, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's supposed to test it. If you run out of tea bushes, there's more in the clearing. Please let you know. Oh, I was already... Fine, I'm putting them in. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next step. Next steps. You've set the tea leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball is really the most convenient of nature's miracles. Sounds like it. But miss, we can't put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Uh-huh. There's a broom? Well, he'll probably explain them. For right now, all we need is the water. All we need is the watering can. It looks like a frog. I see it. Please won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press Q to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. Q can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. I'm going to put that back. And... that one. To open a pocket, press 1, 2, 3, or 4. To retrieve an item, scroll through your inventory. Okay, using the mouse, and pick the item once confirmed. Press again to take out the item. Wait. I have the watering can. Before we begin, can Boro suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. I did all that. I pulled it out for this. Alright. See, now my arms are folded because I am upset. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. I see the grid. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns. You can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. So here. Hiya! Ha! And shove. I don't... Oh. That looks veiny. I don't like it. Oh. I finished making the plant egg. It looks disgusting. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with the water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Okay. Yes. How do I work you? Aha. I started off as an adventurer. And now I'm... Oh! Mystical. Neat. Oh, do I have to keep watering it? Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it'll grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it. Again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can use small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Seeds. 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 I'm gonna pull all those seeds. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yeah, that's actually what I want to know. Yes, of course. All of it is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. For now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Large hybrids? I have no idea. It can literally be anything. I'm guessing large hybrids. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Sorry. Remember how you used a line pattern to making a small hybrid? To make large hybrid, we will use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you have made the large hybrid, water it to receive the fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay, so here. I'm kind of glad it gives the image in the corner, so you don't like have to second guess yourself. And I'm going to pull out the watering can. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. I was like, I don't know where the fruit grows. Q to put it away. I have so many things in my pocket. Alright, and let's go talk to him. I did it! I made fruit! Wonderful, miss! You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have! The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I kinda do. Sure, why not? I would literally rather be doing anything. You know what? Sure, why not? It is begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are done with gardening. Now it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Press F to open the guide. Simple plants. Small hybrids. Sounds like I gotta figure out the things myself. Stash that in my pocket. I felt like I could hear those crumple away. Oh, wait, where'd he go? Is he gonna... Oh, was I supposed to bring you the T-ball? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Oh, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. Wow, okay. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break and just let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. No, I just... Sure, tell me the joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices signs that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. That's an interesting sign to have. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space, and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Where is this going? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. Oh my god. The way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't the sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert, and one asks for custard, and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. I was literally thinking that. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. I love Boro. No harm shall come to Boro. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and then they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. What was the point of the astronauts? I am laughing. That's Indeed, even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. That's a tree. And why is it so big? Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. You run the shop. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour water, heat water. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember they're all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. Okay. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope and pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. To the ladder. Oh. Nope, I clicked you out. No, off. I need help with. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, the T-balls are over there. Does that help? Yep. Excuse me. Very good. I'm sorry, sir. I clicked on you on accident. How do we climb? There we go. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. Okay, hold to pour water. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. How do I know what that is? Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Whoa, No! Oh, I am pressing the wrong button. Okay. Slap at the base. Oh, is it too hot? I don't understand. Oh, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borjo's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? You give me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water over the infuser. Okay. Ha! And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. I'm assuming this is where I add the T-ball. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you are placing a T-ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I need a T-ball. Stash. And then... Nope. Okay, so chip. And T-ball. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we move on to our final step. So what happens when I kick this? The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. Pyramid? The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour the tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Got to double check something. Think I'm fine. I'm lost. Do I need to bring a cup? Teacup. Oh god, it overfilled. I didn't mean to. Alright, here's your tea. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. I basically made him a cup of tea. I have no tea for myself. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm not an art critic. I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. It's fine. Haha, I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival, winning a tournament. I can't really think of it. Defeating a rival. So I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink. What is with the music? It feels like it's getting very eerie. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum! What a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes. I feel like it's been longer. And you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made. The pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Her eye is twitching. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. Don't you yell at Boro. Boro is so nice. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. Do you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Because he's nice and he helped you. Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. It is interesting that she can't lift the sword. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. Keep moving. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh? Huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. She's gonna pass out. Yep. Oh, there you are. Coming around again? Thank you, Boro. I must say, continuing to carry you from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? That's right, you sulk, miss. Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. I want to go with this top one. Haha, yes. What a surprise that person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery, and I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. You know what? He might have a point. The days add up, miss. Say nothing. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. I love Boro. To take your attention off this task of yours, just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely! Now you are understanding. You know what? This is true advice for, like, anyone. Like, you have to relax or the stress will always kick your butt. And that will come through as anxiety if you do not take care of it. That is... You do just have to just sit down and just do nothing, be bored, and let your mind just be at peace. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times, you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength, again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Let me think about it. Say nothing. Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Boro is best dad. Oh man, that's... So we started off with a storyline of being a great, strong warrior. We started off with a storyline of being a great, strong warrior. And now it's gone to helping out in the tea shop. Oh, what a nice view. Oh, the music stopped. Do I just press something and she gets back up? Nope, it just froze. Well, I think that's a good spot to stop for now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play this all the way through. This is a game that I really am enjoying. Even though it seems like it's just going to be about making tea. So, yeah. I am going to go through this whole entire game. This seems lovely, and I want to stick through this. So, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and just stick around for the ride. And we'll go through the story and see what we... just kind of see what happens. All right, guys. Thanks.